comment if they want to comment, because we got our YouTube live, we got our, and realistically, I
I
can,
see it now in the top corner.
yeah.
Live. Okay. Fantastic.
Dude,
Also
we
gonna
had,
remember to unmute and mute on Clubhouse just so it's like actually technically you could just leave it unmuted because we both have headphones so there's no feedback.
what is there?
No.
Well, if I unmute, is there feedback?
No, I don't hear any feedback on your end.
Really?
Yeah. Actually I
Bad.
hear my voice very slightly, but it's like so minuscule that it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like that way we're not juggling with mute on mute, you know?
Yeah.
Fantastic. You can find us on Twitch, YouTube, Clubhouse, Nurturing Our Nature.
You can find us on Facebook, LinkedIn.
Dude, you can make a LinkedIn. I don't know if that's can you make group LinkedIns? It's just both of us like it's a headshot, professional headshot, but we're just together.
No, it's a professional headshot of you and me, but like we have like a photoshopped arm that's like connecting both of us.
It's actually this right here. It's webcam. So it's like I extend my arm like this, and then on your end you just make the arm like bigger and it's like going over your shoulder.
I just extend it so it looks like a really long arm.
Exactly. It's just like this.
Yeah.
Perfect. Dude, we can do that. I like it. That should be on our banner on YouTube. Just a long arm extending across the top of the screen. Yeah, last time we actually was it last time that we were talking about the monks and like the habits that these type of people have to make, or was that the time before?
Second to last, yeah.
Second to last, yeah. I kind of want to talk about that again. Talk about the habits that you can integrate into your life and just be like very zen with your routine, you know? Why is it that some people have routines and they like can't stand it? You know, maybe like if they're in a job that they don't necessarily like, they definitely have habits in that job. They have habits when they drive to work and get ready to make their coffee. You know, those are all habits that just kind of after some point just become automatic. But like for them, they're really looking forward to getting home and just like vibing and watching TV. Like, can you actually make the job itself enlightening, or do you just have to find a job that really connects with you? Like a good example would be someone that works for like a nonprofit or something, and their pay might not be like fantastic, but they're super passionate about the job, you know, and helping people in their organization and in their communities. But you know, at the end of the day, when they got to pay their bills, it's like, ugh,
Yeah.
this kind of sucks. Like, you know, do you think that someone like that should find a way that they can still contribute to that cause, but in a more suited, maybe not nonprofit organization, but an actual company that maybe trains their employees how to help others versus actually helping people yourself in the nonprofit?
Well, I feel like the call to help others is like part of the human calling, period. It's
Mm-hmm.
like once you've reached a higher point in your life, I feel like that's the next thing that you would probably do, which is once you've hit a good position, you should help those around you, because realistically we're all in the universal struggle together. So it's like if you've hit some point in your life where you find that you have enough resources, like why not? Why
Mm-hmm.
would you why would you not reach out and, you know, essentially it gets boring. It gets boring. You can see people that have enough resources. If you live in a mansion, like you're still going to feel the human universal frustration. And like you can't, let's just say that you have unlimited resources right now. You like you've worked your job and now you have enough, like you make a passive income of like $5 million a year, and you can literally just sit on your ass and do nothing. I guarantee you that person is still gonna want to do something. So what do they do at that point that could make their life potentially meaningful? It's like, bro, you gotta ascend. You gotta do something.
Yeah. It just, I mean, it's really personal what you find purpose in. So I totally understand how that could be different for everybody, but I agree with you. You have it's not something that you should take lightly, especially when it comes to doing that for your entire life. You should really make sure you find something that is a calling. It sounds so cliche, but for instance, I was at a coffee bar and I'm looking at the art on the wall and on the bar of like the coffee, where the barista is. That was really interesting. Well, it wasn't abstract, but it was otherworldly type of caricatures drawn. Like, there was a hand, but it was a pot, and outside of that was like a Venus flytrap, and they were all like smoking cigarettes. Very like odd, or like there was an alien, but its face was like an eyeball. Just very odd, but very well drawn,
Right.
nonetheless. And I asked the barista, "Hey, who's the artist for all this?" You're not the first guy to ask. I always try to give his card out, he tells me. But this guy he just doesn't want to. He's got the long hair. He just likes to sit here and play his guitar. That's really his only interest. And when I ask him to be more professional and to make a card and, you can get some business this way, he tells me. And the artist just doesn't seem interested, and it kind of shook me because we were joking about it and how this guy, he's gonna live forever. He's got no worries, very chill, uh, down to earth, but also very involved with his passion and not really interested in promoting it for business. And the barista's kind of making a joke of how it's a wasted opportunity for the guy. But I'm thinking, back to these monks and these nuns and these people that they do stuff that to the layman might seem unproductive. It might seem unnecessary. Especially if you've seen those monks that they just sit there and do sand art.
The
They have
like the rakes where they go into the sand and they make like the really
that
symmetrical.
too. That too. I was talking about these ones where they have different colored sand, and I'm talking about like a little. It almost looks like a little cone, and they draw by just tapping on the cone until little particles of sand come out,
Oh,
and they just do this tap until eventually they've created like a little line. And then eventually, after hours of doing this, they've made like a whole little depiction of a city, let's say, or of nature. They draw like a whole tree, and they're just
bro, that's
doing
like
it by tapping this little cone and
that's
making
like the
little.
Minecraft kids using each cube as like an individual pixel to represent a bigger picture.
Right, 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 right. But the
It's
crazy part is after they build this art, and it could be a bunch of monks, a bunch of people sitting in a circle, kind of contributing to the same piece of work. When they're done with it, they just blow it away. They're not documenting it. Of course, the video I saw was being documented, but
right.
normally these guys aren't sitting there taking a photo, uploading it to Insta, like, yo, check out this piece that we made. It's going for sale, whatever. It's just sand on the floor. And when they're done with it, they just brush it off and blow it away.
They're not doing it for any social validation.
Right. It's
That's
just them
really
sitting there and just making these
this.
little.
And bro, this is the era of social validation. Um, I was talking to my girlfriend. We were out kayaking. She was telling me about how like kids
Nice.
nowadays they want to be content creators. Like like kids nowadays, bro. Their desire, their deepest
Oh, like when
like
you ask them, what do you want to be when you grow
yeah, what do
up?
you want to be, bro? I want to be a content creator. It's like
I want to be an influencer.
I want to like I want to sell Bang energy drinks. I want to be a fitness boy that really like I want to drink a Bang on this camera like bit that I'm doing right here, and I want to influence other people to drink more Bang.
Get that bang for your buck. Or I guess in that case, they're getting bucks for their bang.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, and
you're getting
what's
heart
funny is that those
palpitations.
videos, they don't they don't even like promote bang in a way of saying this drink is so good. I drink it before my workout. It's literally just like a girl sipping like the can.
No, bro, not nine times out of ten, it's literally just a girl twerking. Like
Yeah, no,
she's like,
I've seen a lot
it's
of
not even
bang.
about the drink. It's just some girl showing off her ass. That's like nine times
Right,
out of
right,
ten
right.
all it is,
The can's in the corner. She just knocks it over with her foot, and it's like bang.
bro.
You
It's
got
like
the hashtag
cool,
sponsored ad.
great. Thanks for being an influencer. You're really You're helping out. You're making society a better place, bub.
Yeah, it'd be good if people. I mean, I can't knock on all like sponsors because obviously there's plenty of educational and positive influencers or media content creators that do have sponsors, and those people appreciate the content and they also help promote it with their finances. But I noticed that there's always a disconnect between the person's content that they're making and the sponsors. It's just whatever sponsor kind of took them, not necessarily something that the content creator believes in. Like, for example, those there was a bunch of memes about it too. There's like these video games. It's like a mobile app for.
Oh, bro, I love those
You
videos,
know what I'm talking about?
dude.
These
Like
people
the
like.
really shitty video games, the freaking Ebony video game where it's like the guy's trying to solve this puzzle and he always messes up on purpose.
Oh my god, that's the most infuriating thing. And I could see how as a kid you watch that and you're like, I know how to solve the puzzle, and you download the app just so you could do it, and the next thing you know, you're just hooked on this thing. And then half of the app isn't even playing the game. It's an app that's meant to be addicting, and then it has ads every like 20 minutes within the game.
Dude, would you like to purchase this skin for your character that has no game value, but it makes your character look like a green alien? That'll be $5.
Hey, even games that you can get pro at, like Fortnite and stuff,
Fortnite.
you can get
I
as
played
good as
Fortnite last night, bro.
you really.
Dude, me and some of the PT boys were playing Fortnite till like 12 a.m.
God, bro, I can't. I'm so. I don't think I ever downloaded the game after maybe season 2, and I mean, it's cool, but I can't even go back now because I've watched videos and I'm like, dude, what is
Dude,
this? What's going
you know,
on? There's so
I
many
tell you what,
updates.
I'm not gonna realistically, the only solo video, the only game I play by myself now is going to be Elden Ring because of the dude. That game, it's deep, bro. Like it's one of those games where like you sit and you can like reflect on what they're actually like, what the symbolism in that game is, and like it's deep as shit. Like I can be okay with that, but like when it comes to online games, dude, I can also justify that because I'm literally sitting there with the boys and we're being fucking fools, man. It's hilarious. Like some of the stuff that we say as we're playing, and like I'm seeing these guys in class the next day, and you're looking at me like, you're like, you remember last night when you did that thing and you ran up and that guy freaking teabagged you, bro? I remember that. It's like, dude, it's hilarious, man.
I will say the social aspect of video games, like multiplayer games, that's probably what kept me playing throughout my childhood. It wasn't so much the of evolution of my character or the unlocking of different items. It was more so just looking forward to connecting with some boyos, whether I knew them or they're just met through the game itself, and just having hilarious dialogue. The side splitting laughter from just doing ridiculous stuff like Battlefield. I remember one of the crazy things you could do is if there's team damage, then you couldn't do this. But normally there's no team damage, so you would get in an ATV or a car, and you'd have your teammates put C4 on the car. And if since you're driving it and the teammate isn't necessarily in the car, they could detonate it without hurting you. So you could just drive around, just pull up to a building and just and then drive off. And that game had like infrastructure damage, so you could just go into a base wherever the bomb needed to be planted or whatever the flag needed to be stolen from. You just pull up with that looted up cars. Pull out.
Bro, I love stuff like that. That's like a Call of Duty Warzone. When you kill somebody, you can hear them react to what to what
Oh
you
my
do,
god, that is so toxic.
bro.
But yes,
Like
it's so
like
true.
like you're on a helicopter and like you're trying to pick up your partner, but there's also an enemy nearby. Like you swing the helicopter blades towards the enemy, and like as you kill the enemy, you can hear them go, "What the? Come on, man!"
It's only like a couple seconds too. So.
Bro, that's the best part. It's little snippets of. It's just so damn funny, bro.
Unbelievable.
Um, but yo, I got a funny question for you, bro.
Hit me.
Why are lethal injections sterilized?
Oh my god, that got so dark.
You ever thought about that?
Um, I guess it just comes with the medical field.
Bro, it doesn't matter. It's a lethal injection,
I
bro.
know, but they can't.
He's going straight to Valhalla anyways.
Don't you only go to Valhalla when you like died as a warrior, though?
Look, man, I want to be real with you. We're all in this life together. Every day is a fight.
We're all
No matter who
battling.
you are. I
Okay,
wake up
okay.
every single morning.
So you don't got to be
Warrior
wielding an
mentality.
axe necessarily.
Huh?
You don't have to necessarily be wielding an axe to get out
I
there.
guess not. I mean, I, we wield swords every day. Every time
Hey.
I go pee, bro.
Hey. Oh, I thought you were gonna say like pens, like we're like keyboard warriors.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
What do you think about that? You think the pen is mightier than the sword?
I mean, like, knowledge is power if you want to keep going that route, you know?
So, why do you think angry drivers yell at other drivers when those drivers can't even hear them?
I just did this today, dude. I was trying to turn right. I'm at a stop sign in a plaza, and I'm trying to turn right. And the car in front of me just isn't turning right. And there's plenty of opportunities. And I'm thinking, this guy is trying to merge all the way into the left lane from here. He's trying to cut through 4 lanes of traffic.
Good luck, everybody else.
Oh my gosh, bro. So
Good luck, everybody else.
Why are you doing this? I'm like, just turn right and make a U-turn down the street, like a block later. And then, so this is what the guy does. He pulls out.
no.
You know how sometimes there's like a nice person who is in the right lane and
Yeah.
they slow down and they kind of like see the person trying to get in the lane. They're like, yeah, go on in. So obviously someone does that, expecting him just to merge into the right lane, like what he's supposed to do. Instead, well, as soon as he gets his nose into the right lane, he puts his hand out the window and motions to stop traffic. Like he's like this. So he's just driving, merging into all the lanes with his hand out of his window, just like, halt. I was like, no way. Unbelievable. Now, I wasn't angry, but I definitely was having a dialogue with this guy. That
The I in this I-75 stands for me. I'm the I.
I've got a phone call.
Who is it?
Pizza Palace.
No, this is Patrick. No, this is Patrick. Who is it?
That's my my people. They're hitting me up. They're like, where you at?
I'm right here.
I thought it was gonna be from 6 to 7, and
Oh, true.
we kind of got out there a little bit.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
Hey, let's talk about what we wanted to do Monday, though, because that's kind of what this room was supposed to be, a little bit of a brainstorm for the upcoming episode.
Okay.
So I looked at this meat, this chapter,
You looked
and it
at
goes
this
a lot
meat.
into motivation and goals, which I'm really excited to talk about. And there's a lot of workout analogies, which I know you'll
Looking at this
appreciate.
meat. I like that you said that though.
It's a dense chapter, my guy. It's dense.
I look at meat sometimes too.
Hey, we are meat. If you look at another human being, you're looking at meat, technically. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Peter.
All right, Peter.
Nice guy.
Oh, brother. Yeah, I would love to keep chatting, but I might not be able to here, unfortunately. Do we have anyone live joining us for this tomfoolery?
We have a singular
Welcome.
person on Twitch. We welcome you.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us on this fantastic Friday.
Hey, thanks for joining us. It's been nice. It's been short, though. A little short. It doesn't
Next
work
time.
anymore, so short.
Hey.
God.
Nice viewership.
Hey,
Hey, we appreciate your presence.
it's good
It's
stuff.
really nice to. It's nice to have you here.
Good stuff. Very good. I actually I was doing a Morgan Freeman impression.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan
Morgan Freeman. Morgan
Ah.
Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
You mind if I mop your floors?
You know what's another easy one to do? Is a
What?
little old guy from Family Guy. Well, not Peter. It was
Such
Sutter.
a sweet little sucker you are, young
Oh, you
man.
do that pretty good, actually. It's a little too good.
Hey, Chris.
Chris is like, eh.
Oh my God! Did you just talk to me?
Hey, Chris. Such a sweet little ass you got there, Chris.
And
Why don't you turn around for me?
I noticed with like voice acting, all you gotta do is pick up on like the little mannerisms of the people. Yeah, exactly. And then you just really it just gets it.
Yeah, you just take over the mood.
Yeah,
Little
like-
creepy old Herbert, man. Herbert the pervert.
There's actually I think there's a word for it, where there's certain like things you could do to kind of get you in character, and it's just like they're like sound effect. Like for Goofy, it'd be like, oh yeah, you know, like once you get that oh yeah in there, everything you say after that sounds like Goofy.
Maxie.
Yep.
Hey
Man,
there, Maxie. Hey there, Maxie.
It's another one that kind of has that. Well, like Kermit. Hiyo. You know, he does that.
Dude, I can hit a Kermit.
Dude,
Dude,
do
Kermit is
too good.
subconscious for me at this point. Like Kermit's it's probably like 3% of my subconscious mind is Kermit the Frog.
I'm going to
Like it-
commit suicide.
It's in there, bro.
Remember when we went out with Jason, and he was a little tipsy in the back seat, and we just both started doing that.
Dude,
He was so. He was like,
Wait a second.
who's driving the car?
Wait.
He looks up front, and we just both have like we're driving, but like our hands are hitting Kermit the Frog, and Kermit's holding the steering wheel.
bro, we gotta get Kermit the Frog mask, man.
Dude, I'm down. That's a vibe.
That is a vibe.
That's a
Oh
big
shit, dude! For Halloween, me and my girl are gonna dress up as like Farquaad and Shrek.
Wait, who's Farquaad? Oh my god,
She's gonna be Farquaad.
dude, you have the
I mean-
hair. You could be Farquaad.
Oh, I guess you're right.
You have the hair, bro.
But she likes being Farquaad, bro.
Well, I guess Farquaad. I'm sure she's seen like the makeup that you could do for that.
Yeah,
Some pretty good ones. Now, here's
No,
the
you
thing:
can
is
do
she
the
gonna
thing where, like-
commit and walk around on her knees the whole time?
dude, that's what I was saying. Like you can do the thing where you take the picture and it's like you on your knees with like it
With
makes
shoes
you
on her. Yeah.
yeah. And
Oh,
you look
that's a vibe.
short.
That's a vibe.
Dude, that'd be funny as shit.
Like
Like,
smiling, just excited to see. I'm picturing it right now.
bro, what's your Shrek character, man?
I don't think
Oh, the little gingerbread cookie man. He huffed and he puffed and he scientific fiction notice.
Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
He gets so into it.
He's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man.
Oh my god, who's the announcer? Isn't there a guy in the mirror? Isn't
Oh.
that like the guy who used to like announce American Idol or something? He's like the.
Bro, this guy,
Oh my god, that's a full suit.
dude, you could have that voice the whole night,
I want to be Donkey.
dude. Yeah, Donkey. That's a vibe.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy. What a vibe.
You ever seen I Am Legend?
Oh my god. That movie, dude, that's a deep movie, man.
You know, there's
Like-
actually an alternative ending.
A what?
There's an alternative ending
Isn't
because you know how
They-
he
they
has
had-
the cure.
they hide in
And
the
then, like-
locker, right? Like the little they hide in
No,
this
no, no.
thing.
So at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, they're like in
Blows himself
the
up.
basement, right? And all the zombies are like banging, right?
And he holds this grenade and blows himself up.
Yeah. But remember, like, there's a zombie that, or whatever you want to call them, that he's healing, and it's actually like, you know, while they're trying to like hold off the horde, the girl was like looking at the zombie on the medical table, and she's like, "Yo, like it's working," you know.
Right.
But like they couldn't do anything about it because the horde was all angry, and he was like, "I can help you," but instead they blew up. In the alternative ending, the like zombie leader of the horde actually like hears him out, and like he heals them.
Damn.
Yeah, like he's like, "I can help you," and he's the kind of horde zombie leader looks at like the girl on the table getting like her heart rate back to normal and all that stuff. She no longer has that like. She no longer get the rabies.
Right.
So yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I actually kind of like the ending that it had though, because those apocalyptic movies, you almost don't expect a happy ending.
Dude, the self-sacrifice is probably the deepest thing a human can do in terms of like you end your potentiality for somebody else's potentiality. Like that's deep, man.
Facts.
Like there's nothing deeper a human can do, which is why I think the example of Jesus is like hands down the best one. Dude, that's literally the deepest thing a
Jordan
human can do.
Peterson goes on about how the story of the Bible is just like in general a great literary piece. You know, whether you want to see it from a religious perspective or not, it's like the best hero story ever. You know, they started from the bottom.
Started from a literal cow basket.
The manger. Well, back then I think mangers were also, or not mangers. The animals were held like in the guest room type thing. It's not like they had to have a whole farm. You know.
Oh, true. So it wasn't
like
if I invited you over right now and I had a guest bedroom, you'd like roll over and there's like a freaking
like a chicken or something walking around. It's pretty good, dude. You should get into voice acting, bro. I know a place on Clubhouse you can do that.
I heard it, man. I heard your little Russian. It was colliding.
Oh my god, dude!
It was colliding of worlds.
Colliding of worlds, dude. That it was hard, bro. I honestly really wanted to do
of cocks.
You did that, yeah. I wanted to do the country version, but then
it was colliding worlds.
No, it was a different character line. It was like some dude who was like in prison, and it was like country accent, and he's like, "You can take our guns, but you can't take our spirit," type of thing, you know.
You can take our guns, but you can't take our MAGA.
Bro, go there. See what happens, bro.
I'm not gonna go there, bro, but like it's I have such a freaking I find that the two camp view is such a joke to me.
Of course.
It's hilarious. I can't even like if you really think that the views that are being presented to us are authentic and that they're the only successful, bro. I listened to this. It is. I listened to this really great. I gotta send you the link to this podcast, but this guy basically talks about how modern science and politics tries to separate itself into two different domains. However, we should view science and politics as one because, for example, like
we were talking about this, dude. Researchers are low key like they have to be politicians for their research. They have to promote it. They have to have little teams of people because it's all about funding. And if something isn't like in other words, if it's not financially feasible, then no one's gonna finance it, even if it's super relevant research.
But that's the issue. Even if it is closer to the truth, if it isn't what is in right now,
money.
Yeah, dude.
And that's my big issue right now.
Hey, we should talk about this more coming up because
being a healthcare practitioner.
I got a skadoodle.
Insurance, being in healthcare.
I got a skid scoop.
You gotta scoop.
I got a scoop.
Gosh darn it, we should have started earlier.
I know. We were on a good flow. This is a good little clip, though.
This is good. This is the natural. This is the natural, all natural us. All right. Hey, next Friday, prepare for. We should. Okay. What's the earliest we can start on a Friday?
If I work, it can't be earlier than 5:30. Well, because I have to eat. after
You
work.
don't gotta eat.
So I would say like